Yes, for some reason I am doing a top 10 best movies of 2013. IMDb may have, I don't know, hated a few of these movies, but in my opinion, a couple of them are the best of all time. Like seriously, a couple of them are comedies, and a couple of them are really plain, good dramas and all that. Just you know what? I don't know. Just enjoy my best of 2013. Number 10, man. Number 10. Lots of people are going to be angry at me when I say I actually liked The Hangover 3, but yeah, it's my number 10 for some reason. Look, I'm not saying it's one of the best comedies of all time. Just remember, this is just my best of 2013. I just really liked it. Like, all the characters were funny. It was actually, since it had like gun use in it, I thought it was really smart. It was a funny movie. And a couple elements to it that I thought kind of dumb. You didn't really need it in there. But for the most part, I enjoyed The Hangover 3. And it gets number 10. Number 9. Number 9. I really did enjoy Philomena. I don't really think it should have won Best Picture, but it was okay to have it as a nomination because it was really funny. And when it was meant to be serious, it was serious and it was, kind of tense. But when the movie was meant to be funny, which it is, it does succeed. The jokes never fall flat. Judi Dench is at her funniest and greatest. That's why Philomena takes my number 9 spot. It's number 8. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Pain and Gain. People are going to be so angry at me for putting this on my number 8 spot, putting it higher than Philomena. I'm just saying these are my kind of movies, like some really funny, like dark comedy movies. This movie was so cool at times. Seriously, Dwayne Johnson is the best part about this movie. They're all equal. They're all so good, and the movie does shock you at parts, especially some of the torture methods. It just sucks you in, but it's just really good movie, guys. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's number 7, guys. Yay. The Croods. Yes, I have The Croods on my list. Alright. It is very hard to talk about. That's why there's going to be so many photos of this movie. This movie is actually pretty fun. It's probably the best animation adventure movie because it's really smart. Like, it's about a little girl who can't really relate to her family, and they want to, apparently the outside world is dangerous. I know it's like kind of unoriginal because you've seen it a million times before, but they do it in such a great way. Like, seriously, Nicolas Cage is so funny in this movie. The monkey is hilarious. Just seriously, that is why The Croods is at my number 7. Should have gone to Specsavers. The Heat. The Heat is actually a really funny movie. Probably one of my favourite buddy cop movies. Might even be my favourite. This movie is so funny. It's got some really good action scenes. There was one grenade scene where I was just like dying. It was really funny. And Sandra Bullock's good, but Melissa McCarthy, seriously, I had to walk out of the theatre. No, I didn't actually have to do this, but I nearly walked out of the theatre so I could just take a deep breath because I couldn't breathe. I seriously could not breathe. I nearly died. So, if I died in that movie, I'm haunting Melissa McCarthy. But anyway, yeah. Man, number 5, man. Man. Kick-Ass 2 is just the funniest superhero movie ever, or the funniest comedic superhero movie ever. Because seriously, this movie is even better than the first one. Because, yeah, it was so spectacular. It was so fun to watch the villains. It was so good. Kick-Ass and Hit Girl, they were really good together. Hit Girl wasn't in it much for some reason. I don't know. She's only in it for a couple bits. But Jim Carrey Jim Carrey's outstanding. Like, you've never seen him in a role like this. Like, oh yeah, there's a dog on your balls. It was just so funny. That's why Kick-Ass 2 takes the number 5 spot. Number 4. The World's End. Wow, this is such a hilarious movie. This is the best Cornetto movie there is. I reckon it's better than Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. They're both great. I'm just saying this is the best. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, they're just great. And it's just so good. The world's best pub movie, the world's best robot alien movie, the world's best Cornetto movie. It's just so good. And I just laughed myself to death in the theater. Like, Simon Pegg is just so different in this movie. He plays such a great character. I loved it so much. One of the best comedies ever made. That's why it takes my number 4 spot. Number 3. I absolutely love Nebraska. Nebraska is one of the best movies of all time. It is shot perfectly. When the movie wants to be funny, it is funny. When the movie wants to be sad and dramatic, it is sad and dramatic. They succeed so much. Bruce Dern and June Squibb are so good. I think June Squibb's her name. I'm not really sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But for the most part, this movie was shot so well, so clever since it's black and white. Definitely check this out. That's why it's at my number 3 spot. Number 2. This is the end. Alright, I know you're probably expecting this to be my number 1, but it's my number 2. This movie's so funny. This movie's probably the best comedy I've ever seen. No, there are some better comedies, like in the 90s, but whatever. This movie is so smart. Everyone playing themselves, and it's the apocalypse. How could someone think of something so clever? Everyone's so funny and so crude in this movie. None of the jokes fall flat. Definitely check out this movie. I love it so much. That's why it's at my number 2. And my number 1 is American Hustle. Yes, American Hustle. I absolutely love this movie. I adore it, basically. I cannot wait for Joy. Joy looks fantastic. This one's fantastic. Oh, gosh. This movie's so interesting. It can get really complicated at times, but I absolutely love it. All the acting is great. It's almost scary because they played the part exactly like the real person. I just absolutely love it. Definitely check it out. That's why it's at my number 1. Thank you so much for watching this video. It took a while to make. So, yeah, my number 11 and number 12 were Anchorman 2 and Man of Steel. Number 11 was Anchorman 2 and number 12 was, Man of Steel. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. And yeah, bye.